Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountain View Soap. I'm Hannah and today we are going to be making my best-selling Baja Cactus soap. I'll share with you in just a minute a little backstory for this soap, but in the meantime I wanted to wish my fellow Americans a happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, and also let you guys know right at the beginning that tomorrow, July 5th, is the last day of our buy two get one free sale on the Mountain Dew Soap Co. website. So if you've been wanting to try out some products, now is the time to do so. You may also notice a few black specks floating around in the batter, and that's because I didn't clean my stick blender off completely. I had just made the clean cotton cow soap before I made this one, and I didn't completely clean the blender off, but it's just soap, it's completely harmless. So I'm going to post some photos in just a second of what this soap looked like when I made it the first time. I originally made this soap in March, and at the time I was making 10 bar loaves. So I made 2 of those, but I wasn't super happy with the way the soap turned out. So I ended up cutting 10 of those bars into half sample bars and sending those out as the special sample gift for the month of March. It not only ended up backfiring on me because I completely sold out of the 10 bars that I had, but it also ended up becoming my most requested soap. Just about every single person that got the soap ended up sending me a message and was like, hey, I really like this soap, can you make some more? So here I am making some more finally, and I'm really excited about it. I love the smell of this now, even though I wasn't a fan of it at the beginning, and my mom kind of said the same thing too. She wasn't super fond of it at first, but she is now, which is actually kind of funny. My grandmother really loves the scent too, so I'm excited to bring her a bar. And before I forget, now that we're getting into the juicy parts, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment below. The question of the day today is, what have you done for yourself today, or what will you do for yourself before the day ends? Self-care and doing stuff for yourself is so important, and it's something that I do all of the time for myself. I took a small little vacation to Vermont for the 4th of July so I could see my family, and that was really nice, and it was something that I did for myself. If you are curious on what I'm doing on the screen, I am doing a hanger swirl. So I'm starting with a drop swirl. We have 3 different colors here. I'm using ballet slippers, municipal pea, and alpine green for the colors. 2 of those are from Mad Micas and 1 of them is from Nurture Soap. I'll link everything below if you would like to grab yourself some. And then I'm also obviously using titanium dioxide and making a ginormous mess because that's just what I do and that's what I'm best at. I'm still not super happy with the way that this soap came out because I did want to do some piping on top, but whenever I make this soap, I always get so overwhelmed with the piping aspect of it that I end up just not doing it. Hopefully one day I will not be overwhelmed with it and I will do it, but I just did a really quick hanger swirl, got all of those swirls in there. I've noticed that when you do it, when the batter is mostly one color and you just have accents, that you can hanger swirl as much as you want and it's not going to make it look muddy. I finally got that word right. And I'm just going to pour some extra, scrape out my containers and put it on the top. You're not really going to be able to see a lot of the top, but I am going to do an infinity swirl and then I'll pop the embeds on. You can see I have my phone on the table with a picture up, and that's just a little guide for me to use in terms of where I want to put the embeds. That way I know what's going to fit, and I wanted to fit as many on as I possibly could. So back to the point of this soap, I was just really happy that everybody loved it and I wanted to make sure that I brought it back. Another soap that I'll be bringing back that I mentioned is the hot chocolate soap. That was one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with hot chocolate. I love it so much, and I will be making some edits to the design, but I will be bringing that soap back this Christmas. I can't believe that we're already halfway through the year and that July is already here. This is just absolutely madness. So I'm using some melt and pour embeds for the top, and these were actually ones that I had created from the original design. I just made too many, so I used them for this, and I still only made 1 batch because it's summertime and people are outside doing their thing and spending time with their families, and they're not really online buying things. So I didn't want to have too much inventory. That way I could still do a lot for my fall collection. You guys are gonna go crazy for it. It is amazing. I am really pushing my talents and really pushing my skills and putting them to the test, because there's a lot of crazy things that I'm going to be doing, but I'm excited. The other thing that I wanted to mention is I will probably never, ever, ever line my molds with freezer paper unless I absolutely have to, or I'm doing like a big slab mold and I don't have any silicone molds. Wow, I decided to do this, and I think I talked about this a little bit in one of my earlier videos, but I decided to do the freezer paper method with this soap and with all of the soaps in the Farmhouse Collection because I had just purchased a new brambleberry mold and I didn't opt in to get the silicone mold that came with it. So in order to make the soaps all of the same size, I just decided to not use the silicone mold with the 5-pound soap mold that I had originally, which meant that I needed to line my soaps with something. So I went the whole freezer paper route and tried to do that whole thing, and holy crap, is it a pain in the butt. I am not ever going to do that again, or unless I absolutely have to. I will say though, you are about to see what this guy looks like on the inside, and I love the way that it looks on the bottom. The rounded part really makes me happy. I love the way that it looks, and is only really something that you can get with the freezer paper, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye to it because the freezer paper is a pain in the butt. And I also am pretty sure I ruined both of my soap molds from not lining them correctly. Regardless, if you would like to get your hands on this bar before it is gone, you can pop in to the description below and click the link that brings you directly to this soap, or you can shop the entire rest of the Farmhouse Collection. Again, last chance for the sale. I won't be doing another sale probably until September, October, maybe. I don't really know. I don't have my stuff planned out that far in advance, but you can grab the bar on the website along with the rest of the products in the Farmhouse Collection. And after this video, I only have one other soap to show you guys on Thursday that was in the Farmhouse Collection, and then we are getting started on a bunch of really fun little ideas that I thought up. Instagram picks my soap. I have some mystery boxes that I'm going to be doing, and then so on and so forth. That is going to be it for really summer type stuff, and then I'm going to start sharing some molding videos for you guys. I had a couple of you comment that you wanted to see how I made some of the embeds and the soap dough embeds for my soap, so I'm going to be sharing that with you soon, and I'm going to start promoting fall content, which seems absolutely crazy, but we are almost there. And fall is when I thrive. If you haven't really gotten that from me yet, it is really genuinely when I just am in my best self. Fall and winter are my favorites. So yeah, that is me. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment below of something that you're going to do for yourself today, or if you're watching this, and it's 11:59 p.m. what are you going to do for yourself tomorrow? That works too. I just think it's really important to be able to prioritize yourself in a world like we are living in today, when there's so many things that are unknown and so many things changing so rapidly. Okay, that is it for me. I will see you here on Thursday to share my lavender crystal soap, which I'm very excited about, and has both soap dough embeds and mountain pour embeds. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest of your 4th of July if you're still watching this on 4th of July, and I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.